Hey everybody, if you offend easily, how you gonna be offended easily during the holidays? What's wrong with you? It's the holidays. Who gets offended but the holidays? At the holidays but the Grinch, you Grinch? Seriously, I'm gonna put some coal in your stocking. Don't be that person. It's the holidays. Now you see that? I went and got a knot up in my tarot deck's bag. So, I need a moment here. I love knots. You know, I'm the kind of person that could sit there and just untangle jewelry for hours. All right, we're going to go straight into my reading today because I have a lot to do because, like I said, it's the holidays. And there's a lot to do during the holiday season. Least of all is to start planning for an amazing Christmas feast. So, cooking's my thing. You know, kitchen witchery and all that. So, I want to go ahead and get this done for the week. And I know I've slowed down on how often I'm doing the videos, and that's only a holiday thing. I do want to assure y'all who are wise enough to know and love me, that after the holidays, and actually part of January, I should be back on regular track again. I should be back to doing my 2 videos a week. But for now, y'all are just going to have to forgive me because I'm not giving y'all any other choice. Don't worry. I know y'all will miss me, but I will come back. In the meantime, here's your once a weeker. All right, folks, let's get this done. 9 of Swords. You know what? I actually had this card on my mind right before I started doing the reading, so I'm not surprised to see it. It's a sign of your pressures, your woes, your stresses, the nightmares that keep you up at night, that which is plaguing your mind, that which is just utterly throwing your sleep cycle into chaos, okay, y'all? And I'm laughing because otherwise I'd have to cry. I mean, who needs stresses right now, right? Not to this degree. And you know, y'all, I know y'all are all going through it. We're all going through it. I feel for y'all. I hope y'all holiday season gets better. All right? Let's see if we can get some better news going out of today's reading. The Ace of Swords. How you like my neon tarot? Black light sensitive. Ace of Swords usually represents new beginnings, new ideas, new thought patterns, new energy, new excitements, new starts. That's actually a good sign. Paired with the stress card, I can see that this could be a new beginning you might be nervous about. It's in the upright position, so apparently this is a good start. So I don't want to see y'all get discouraged. Oh, we have a reverse 9 of Cups. Well, we're not in celebration mode yet. Oh, I don't know if you can get a good view of that one. It's upside down. So this is not a time of celebration and merrymaking per se, as the bartender tends to be upside down spilling all the cups when it's in reverse like that. And you know, that's the way I interpret reverse cups, you know, the water spilling. So, yeah, no celebration right now. No partying, no sit back and relax. This is time to get up and do the work, time to do what's necessary. The universe has presented me with an opportunity to observe that which needs to get up and do the work. It's been enlightening. The Star, spotlight, focus, attention. Someone who is driven by a need to be seen. Someone who has the ability to be the focus, the center of attention, but also the one who brings direction. The one who brings a knowledge of where to go. Your North Star points the way, you know. So we're looking at the star in this sense today, that this is more of a direction sender. This is more of a sense of go here. All right. So far looking at all this, I mean, it looks like we have a stressful new beginning that's basically telling you to put your nose on the grind. Whatever this direction is, you're being guided in a right direction from the looks of it. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, well, you see, there's the apprentice, the one who's learning skills, the one who's learning trade, the one who's learning how to make money. So that one popping up. Okay, so this is obviously, it looks like a new job situation. Sorry, the weather's catching up to me. Yeah, this looks like a new job situation where someone's starting new things in life and needs to trust the process and needs to trust the direction. Alrighty. Y'all, I think I might have not gotten enough sleep. Ooh, I'm tired. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must go down. So this is the ultimate change card. Hold on, I want to get my coffee hyper to calm down enough for me to show off the pretty cards. You can always pause the video though. The Wheel of Fortune, what goes up must come down. So we have extreme change, we have extreme revolution, we have a big sense of the world going topsy-turvy. I mean, in this particular sense, what you believed, it looks like, because it's coming off the ace right there. What you thought or what you may have believed needs to rearrange, needs to form a new... I don't want to say form anew, because it's more like you need to prep in advance for the chaos coming your way, because it does look like there, actually more feels like it as much as looks like it, but I get a sense that there's some chaos coming your way you want to get ready for. Well, I mean, isn't that usually the case? Like we said, the endless cycle, down and up and down. So get ready. See, a Knight of Wands. Again, we have that apprentice-like energy, someone who is gaining new knowledge, new wisdom, new direction, new force, new drive. Someone who has something to prove. And that's true. You know, a lot of people sit there and say respect is free. Manners. I think you're confusing respect with manners. I can be polite to you without respecting you at all. All right? I think society might need to rearrange what they think respect versus manners are. I can still be nice to you even if I think you're the biggest shithead in the world. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not prone to, because I don't think you deserve it, but I'm capable of it. Whether it's my preference or not is a whole nother story. All right, we have the reverse Page of Pentacles. This would be someone who refused to learn. I'm starting to think I see who this is aiming for. This is someone who refused to learn skills and trade. You don't... Yeah, that's definitely describing a situation. And don't get me wrong, whatever comes up for me in a message for my reading, y'all, this is for y'all, and I'm just getting the same cold reading as y'all. Cold reading. I don't know y'all. This ain't for y'all, and if you get a free reading out of it, great. I'm getting my own cold reading out of this, apparently, because I recognize that reverse Page of Pentacles. Polishing. Gotta love the polishing. Seven of Pentacles. The fields in which you plant your interest is where your money will grow. Let me kind of clarify that. If you don't get off your ass and go to work, you ain't going to make money. That's basically what that card means. Get off your ass and do the work, and you will see the results of your labor. You know, this is a very traditional mindset. Pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, doing what needs to be done in order to survive. And you know, sometimes I sit there and I look at people from the perspective of, could you have survived in the wild if you were still an animal? And if you can't, I tend to have a harsher view of you as a human being, because we're all animals. If you don't believe that, you ain't paying attention. The Emperor. So we have the great wisdom, we have the great authority, we have the great leader, we have the great, and by great I don't mean yippee great, I mean great as in whoa! Could be a great asshole, you know, but it's still a powerful presence, a powerful authority figure who has the ability to, I'm going to say make or break a situation, because that's what I'm feeling here. This would be someone who... This would be someone you have to prove something to, and or the person who needs to see you putting in the effort. So, yeah, keep in mind what and who you're doing this for, because if you're doing it for somebody else, maybe you should do it for you. I'm just saying that's kind of my philosophy. You should do this for you, and the hell what everybody else's expectations of you are. But by the same token, you have to live in the same world as the rest of us. And the rest of us are much more aware, I think. Okay, maybe not all of us. A lot of us get stupid too, so I don't exactly want to say that. But I think everybody needs to just stop for a minute. Take a moment to remember who's the important people versus who are you just dependent on because you don't know no better. Alrighty, folks, we have a reverse Two of Pentacles. We have a great imbalance. We have someone who is topsy-turvy. Gosh, that's coming off the Wheel of Fortune right there. In reverse, so we have someone who is really... their world has been thrown upside down. Best, simplest, straightforward way to say it. We have the... wow, Eight of Swords. Someone who's feeling trapped, imprisoned. Someone who is stuck in a chaos they can't seem to escape out of. You know that whole thing earlier about if you had actually gotten up and put the work in to make the fruits of your labor grow, that Seven of Pentacles before? You wouldn't be in this situation if you had provided yourself the resources you need to get out of it. Ooh, Three of Swords in reverse. We have a heartbreak. We have the broken heart. We have the great emotional circumstance. We have someone who feels stabbed, betrayed, just utterly, how could you do this to me? You know what? Let's ask that. How could they do that to you? The world. Because they were stuck in their own world and couldn't see beyond it. Two of Wands. They were also imbalanced and had no idea what to do about it. That's that reverse situation. They had no freaking idea what to do about it. They were looking in the distance, kind of hoping for a clue or a sign. Some light to guide their way about what the hell to do. And a Six of Pentacles in reverse. Don't forget that Pentacles are health, wealth, and happiness a lot too, okay? So in this sense, it's one of those they were, because it's the reverse Six of Pentacles, you know. Their world was that imbalanced. Their world was lacking victory. No, that's the Wands. Lacking... oh, God, which one is it? Y'all, I'm going to have to go reference my original deck because I need to take a look at Pentacles versus... because my brain is immediately trying to interpret Six of Wands, and I'm like, wait a minute, wrong card. I need to go take a look at it from the Cat People Tarot deck, my reference deck that I use to help me, because still learning this one. It takes me about a good year to learn and really get tight with a tarot deck. So, the Cat People Tarot says it's the generosity to help others, the inability to help anymore, because that Six of Pentacles is in reverse. This is someone who lacked the resources to be of any help anymore. They literally did it to you because they didn't know what else they could do. They were stuck between a rock and a hard place. I can say that. This is not as personal as it'll feel, you little shit. All right, continuing where we were, because I have two more and I want to see what comes off that Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor for you, all right? We have a reverse Six of Cups. See, now we're getting our reverses. We have someone who is emotionally distraught, the loss of their innocence, the loss of their childhood. Yeah, I think I know who this is aimed for. This is someone who is experiencing a great loss of who they used to be in order to make way for who they're becoming. I won't be surprised if the Tower card pops up along the way here, but I'm almost done with y'all anyway. Knight of Cups. The one who woos, the one who feels, the one who hasn't yet learned how to get a grip on their emotions and may run extreme with them. All right. That's coming off the Emperor. Apparently you're a chip off the old block. Just saying. But at least you're in the upright position, so there's actually good evidence in that to say that you'll get there. And you seem to be at least heading in a direction that helps you get there. General overall Ace of Wands. Get some new inspiration. Get some new ideas. Get some new spark. New creativity. Get a clue. I'm going to call it that. Get a clue. The Sun. There are brighter days tomorrow. All right? You have good things coming. Chill out. See what happens. Put in the work, chill out, see what happens. Reverse Lovers. That's a whole nother story I'm not going to get into today. If you have any further questions, politely write to me in the comments, because St. Alan, my beloved St. Alan, filters all of them to make sure I don't have to get aggravated by y'all. All right? Because I ain't in the mood for that. Like I said, if you get offended easily, I don't want to know about it. All right. So the reverse lovers, I mean, obviously that would be a romantic situation falling apart, a breakup, or something like that. I'm loath to explain it more than that. Besides, I'm at the 15-minute mark. So that is all y'all are getting today. Happy holidays, as always. And yeah, get off your keister and do the work. It'll be the solution you're looking for. Anyways, bye, y'all.